Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House.
Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph.
Hello.
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 So, yeah, we are in the series, the Crown series. Should we call it the Crown series?
Hey. Yeah,
I
like
think
that.
because we're talking about our crowns,
Yes.
talking about our crowns and wearing them well.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
this week, we're talking about no more shrinking.
Holy moly.
I think
Ooh, this is
I
a big one.
did. I done did a lot of shrinking
Oh
in
my
my day.
gosh. Remember that movie that okay, I'm gonna date. I'm gonna date ourselves. The Incredible Shrinking Woman. Oh my God. That's how small. Just
But we ain't doing that no more.
no.
The
No.
shrinkage has stopped.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that this subject is a good one because I think the shrinkage has stopped like worldwide
Yeah,
for
I think
women.
so. I think so.
All cultures across the globe. Just
It's
this
just
is
a different time
different.
that we're in, and women are like, no, I'm not gonna be quiet anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
You're
think
allowed
there's
to
like
have
a
a
way
voice.
though. There's a way to do it because there's a lot of people who are like, I'm not about to be quiet, but I'm about to be so doggone loud and in your face that, yeah, that's not.
Yeah. But then you know what? You always have like the drastic, and then it's kind of gotta.
You're gonna read it over.
Yeah, yeah. And because that has been from the beginning of time, that's a Adam and Eve situation. The garden and all that transformation and all that crap that happened that shouldn't have happened that happened. Right. That's how old it is. It's not even, it's almost not even biblical because women have always been kind of like shoved down to the side, you know.
hmm That you
And
just.
so just to shrink, like you said, like shrinkage.
hmm But we're all about that expansion now.
Yes. We've
The
been given the permission to expand and the okay, I'm gonna make up a word, the pissology of it all.
pissology. I like that one. What is the definition of pissology?
The pissology is women are pissed and they are done. Like the doneness happened, with women's rights and all those things, and now it's to the tippy tip where it's like, oh
Pissology.
no, shattered, done. It's time to roll.
I
That's
still
where we're
feel
at.
like
Pissology.
the pissology. I had to coin that. I still feel like, there's like a way to do everything. And
Yeah.
it's like, I'm just in the current season that I'm in, I don't even have time for the pissology.
No, no. I mean, the pissology is what was the movement.
Yeah, probably.
And now we're
But
at where we're now.
I feel like I got my movement from just recognizing who I am now.
Who you are.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I'm not upset about it or nothing, or
And who you are in Christ. That's the big.
like I
That's
know
yeah.
who I am now. So it's like
Mm.
all I have to do is just step in it. There's
Own it.
like nothing, I don't have to like make noise or anything. I just walk into it. It's
Yeah.
so simple now.
Yeah. I'm glad that we are in a country where we don't have to, you know, I don't know, I want to say a rebellion, but where you have to step out towards your life.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we don't have to do that. Like we can say what we have to say. We can be who we want to be. We don't have to like
You don't have to worry about your life ending.
your life is in danger, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that, like I said, globally, it's on different levels that it's just that shattered, that ceiling's being broken.
Mm-hmm. Because
You know?
it's, I mean, it's still, it's pretty bad in a lot of places still for women.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
when I
yeah.
hear people talk about America, yeah, it's got issues. Every place has got issues, but it's like you're not gonna find the kind of freedom that we have over here. You're not gonna find that in a lot of places.
Mm-mm. No, no. Yes, this is a you baby. What we're gonna be talking about in America. We're gonna be talking about it like here, right?
Pertaining to right here.
Pertaining to just what we went through as American women and American Black women
Yeah.
too. Because like
I was
not
thinking,
qualifying is the biggest.
I was actually thinking about that the other day, and I was doing something in my closet.
Uh-oh, not the closet, not
The closet
the
again.
closet.
There are things happen in the closet. And I was thinking about how, I don't know, maybe it was from last week when you were talking about there is no fair except the place that you get the tickets at. But
Yeah.
I was thinking about it and I'm like, as women, one, but as Black women also, we had to, there was no room for whining.
No.
There was no, there was no place for all this.
No.
Oh, you had to put on your armor and go out.
And like don't leave part of the armor. You have to put all
You
the
had to
armor
put the
on
armor on and go
every
out.
day.
And it's like you may have been feeling all these feels inside, but you didn't let it show outside
Mm-mm,
because you had that protection, that armor on there, and it's like, mm-mm.
mm-mm. You didn't have room for it. You didn't have room to
Yeah,
cry. You didn't have room to fail. I mean, we're raised like that.
yeah,
That's just you. As long as you are who you are, you will have to work harder and stronger to qualify, right? So you're working harder, you're working stronger, you're coming educated, you're coming. I mean, 5 years old, you're already educated, you already know how to read, you already know how to write, you already know how to do.
right,
You're already overqualified in kindergarten. You
right.
know what I mean?
And you stood up for yourself.
Yes,
I mean,
that was a huge.
coming
Yeah.
in as Black kids back in the day. I mean, we grew up in the 70s and 80s. We were kids,
Hmm.
and there wasn't a lot of us in our area.
Oh, hey.
There was not a lot of us in the area. I think at the time at my elementary school, there was like three,
Oh, yeah, three, I think.
three out of the
I
whole
know I
school.
know I was one of the first at mine, first or
Yeah.
second.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so there was that.
I
There
didn't
was
even see, I
that.
didn't even think about all that part, but yeah, you're
And
wow.
then, on top of that, not only was I a Black kid, but I was a Black kid with a disability
With
that
a
was
disability.
female.
Yes.
So you had to have a certain amount of thick skin.
Yes. Yes. And I
I
like how you
mean,
threw the disability part in there because that is a whole nother
it's a
skin
whole
to
nother
it.
level.
Because
Because
even though,
not
even
only
though
were
you
you messed with by other races, you were messed with by your own race.
your own race and the fact that you had a
Everybody hated you.
disability, it
Like
didn't
everybody
matter.
hates Chris. Everybody
Right.
hated you.
Everybody. And it didn't matter that you had the disability.
I got
So
made
you had
fun
the
of by
disability, black,
everybody.
female, right? But the killers, all they see is you're black.
Right?
So you're already disqualified,
Yep.
right? You have the disability, but yeah, you have a disability, but I walk strong in my disability. Like I am overcoming a disability.
Right.
And how do you overcome your own disability? Because you have
Right.
to. You have to. It doesn't matter what disability you have. You
Whatever it
have to
is, you better get
overcome
over
it.
it. You better get over it
Yeah.
and make it work.
Like, oh, that's cute, but no. You know what I mean? Kind of thing.
You gotta
You
get over it and
know?
make it work. And it's
Yeah.
like, having that, it's like you got it from everybody. So when you walked out the door,
Mm,
you had to be ready to stand up for yourself.
yeah.
So there was no shrinking back then.
No.
You had to
No.
stand up for yourself. And, anybody that we had issue with back then, I mean, I know it's not that way now, but it's like you fought it out on the playground. And after that, you made a new friend. 'Cause
And we didn't have a lot of like the physical fighting, but we had a lot of talk fighting.
yeah.
The talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you made yourself
I
bigger
mean, I
than you
got
were.
in, I got into some physical ones too, because I
You
had
had
to.
some physicals?
Yeah, because I had to, because again, had a disability. So people thought they could mess with me.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's like, nope. Because if you allow it,
You
they'll do
allow
it
it.
all the time.
If you allow it one time, it's like almost like that opens the door to like,
Yeah. Oh,
okay,
that's the
open
one we can mess
ground.
with. So
Yeah.
no, no, you can't. If you do,
Hmm.
you'll be sorry.
Yeah.
You'll have to think about it before you do it again. So that's how we grew up. So
Yeah.
there wasn't no shrinking back.
Yeah. Okay, so
You had to stand out for yourself.
that being said, wow, now you really making me think
She's
now.
like, she done opened the door.
No, but oh wow. That really made it why the shrinking part happened in the marriage part for
Mm-hmm.
me, and why my body would almost reject it in a way because I would feel sick.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Like
shrinking
this
down
isn't
so much
natural.
that it was physically in my body. I remember what the pain felt like, and it would do that, and I would just have to like breathe it down and just like literally, I could feel my body just closing in because that's not a norm. That
Yeah.
wasn't a norm. Like you said, that wasn't our norm to shrink,
Mm-hmm.
you know, man. Oh boy.
I think I started it later in my teenage years because I didn't want to cause any waves.
Wow.
So it's almost like Princess Diaries, I just want to be invisible so I can get through.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm invisible, then I don't have any problems and I can just, do what I need to do and not have to deal with all of that. So
Yeah.
let me just keep the peace. So I became the peacekeeper. I didn't want to
Peacekeeper.
offend anybody else. I didn't want to bother anybody else. So
Wow.
there would be things even in my family and stuff, I became the peacemaker. I don't want to make any waves with anybody because I don't want anybody to get upset.
Yeah. Huh. When did you realize that?
Probably my early 20s, I'm thinking. It's like
What what triggered that? Like what do you think the first thing was that made you have to do that? Like, oh no.
it's like no. I think man, I don't even know. Maybe family,
Yeah.
just not wanting to make any waves.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably it. And then it spilled out everywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense because I see it too I think it was when my parents were like going through their divorce stuff.
Hmm.
Just
You
just
don't
as a
cause any you don't
kid,
want to
you
cause
want
any
to,
trouble.
yeah, you don't want to cause any trouble.
You're seeing
Yeah.
people upset, so you don't want to make anybody else upset. So you
Yeah.
just want to, hey, if I could just be quiet and good, I'll be like,
Yeah. You don't want to be the cause of any of the
any
disruption.
additional stuff.
Right. Right. And that did step in a lot when my parents were getting their divorce and stuff, and
Hmm.
they're going through their little pattern of whatever it is, all this stuff, and you're seeing
That
it
had
as a
nothing to do with
kid.
you.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with that, but just you. I remember that's probably when I had to s- change my role
Hmm.
as a sister to a mini mommy
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
my brother, because it was just like, because it was us. It was just me and my brother. And so then you're shrinking as a kid, and then the kid has to grow up a little more and step into different shoes,
Hmm.
you know. And so then that's I think that started the pattern of that. That, like you said, no waves.
Yep. No waves.
No waves.
And
Yeah.
then it just morphs out into other things, and it's like you start to lose your voice because it's like, I don't want to upset anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It
just
it becomes a place of safety
yeah.
almost.
And then
It is
again,
a place of safety.
with me too, with the vision, it's like I never wanted to be a burden or a bother to anybody. So
Mm.
I started getting older. It's like, okay, now if I'm gonna go here and I need someone to take me, I need somebody to do this. And it's like I think the first time you hear somebody say when you ask them to take you somewhere and they go, oh, do I have to do it now? It's
You're like,
and then the next thing you're like, well, no, no, it's no big deal. And then that becomes your new thing. Oh, it's no big deal. But it's like
yeah.
inside, you're like, man, I really wanted to do that. But
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
So
And
I
then the
think,
fact that we didn't drive.
yeah, so I think that was a big one for me, not wanting to bother anybody.
Okay.
So it's like, well, I don't even want to ask. And I still have to, I still deal with that now too.
But you've been pushing yourself through that, huh?
Yeah, it's like that's the thing that I'm not shrinking on anymore because it's like I deserve to do the stuff that I want to do too.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm watching everybody else do what they want to do, and it's like I gotta wait.
Yeah.
It's not convenient for you. We gotta work that out somehow.
Right.
We gotta work that out somehow
We'll
because
work it
you
out.
know
There's three of y'all. Yeah. Wow.
somehow we gotta work that out. Something's got to be done.
Yeah.
But I get a voice in this too.
Hmm. Wow.
So that was like definitely one of the ways that I shrunk was in my voice.
Yeah. I did a lot of shrinking when it came to like man, this is a rough one. Oh Jesus. Okay. So
It's like we're digging deeper than we thought.
this one, yeah, this one is
Because it's so layered.
it's layered.
It's
Yeah,
so
mine
layered.
started uh in marriage.
Hmm.
It definitely started in marriage, and it started when you feel like you're nothing,
Yeah.
because because the person is more overpowering, like kind of
They
when
need
the
more.
person that you're married to doesn't see you, right?
Hmm.
So when you're achieving, they take your achievement, add it to their achievement, and they just go kind of thing.
Hmm.
And so I
Everything is
through
about him.
yeah, yeah. And so through when I uh got a divorce like 27 years later, or 25 years later, we were together 27. I noticed that I didn't it was almost like imposter syndrome,
Mm,
where I achieved so much,
but you didn't feel it.
I didn't feel it, because it was always, everything was always boom, 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 boom. Like you mean, I'm talking like first you have a business, then you got another business, then you got another business, and these are all three businesses at once, and then you're doing this and this. So nothing slowed down to think, right?
Yeah.
You just know, with the learning disability and everything, I have to master this. I have to get it down, and I'm going to become successful with it, and then keep moving on, right? So that was a constant for like all those years. And so when I got divorced, and then remember I went to culinary school, and so I had to use that skill, and I'm like, I didn't know what to do with it. I just got a job like this, and this boom jumped in, and then I didn't recognize it until I'm standing there in this room with equipment, and they're like, and this is gonna be your venue. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? Right? And it was a sushi. The first venue was a sushi venue, and the second one was a barbecue venue. And I mean, literally all it is equipment, and there's like, there it is. And you're like,
What are you
well,
gonna do?
yeah, what the heck are you saying? They're like, oh yeah, come up with the concept, come up with how you want to do. I mean, literally, there's nothing. There's no format,
It's on you.
there's nothing. Yeah. And so I had to gather all of those little tiny pieces that I thought were little tiny pieces. And the Lord's like, no, these aren't little pieces. This is business, and you know how to do business. This is how you communicate with people. You know how to communicate with people. This is leadership. This is this. And they had to all come together, and I had to use it then. And I was like, I didn't realize I had all of these skills. And I never took credit for it. I thought I
Mhm.
was nothing. I really did. And it's just like, whoa, this is a trip.
It's
And
like here
every
you
venue
had everything
had everything.
and felt like I don't have anything.
Yeah. I felt I wasn't qualified. I really did. I felt like wasn't qualified. I felt that I was nothing. I thought that I when you're going through life and you don't have anyone telling you you're doing a good job in anywhere,
Yeah.
especially that one, main person or whatever, and you don't get to hear that they get the accolades.
Yeah.
So I was always the background singer. Let's put it there,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
You were a pip.
I was a pimp. No, a pimp. Not
You
a
were
pimp.
you were
A
a
pimp.
pip.
I was a pimp.
There
Yeah.
was Gladys Knight and you were
There's
a pip.
Gladys Pimp. I wasn't even the pimp that you see. I was the
She was behind the stage.
behind the stage saying, do do. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. And you
It
don't even
is.
realize
You
it.
don't even know,
That's
Steph.
the thing. Because
I'm supposed to raise
I
five
realized
kids.
that it's like you became the fixer of everything. It's
I was
like
the fixer.
that's not my role. It's not my responsibility to fix everything and everybody.
Yeah.
But I felt like
Yeah.
that was what I had to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what that does too? It distorts how you see Jesus. It
Yeah.
distorts that you don't feel, for me, I didn't feel that I wasn't worthy enough for his love. Like I
Mm.
was part of somebody else's puzzle, somebody
Oh,
else's game in life. So I was
yeah.
just like,
Just a little puzzle piece
yeah,
pawn.
I guess I'm just here to help you get to where you got to go in life. And that was
Mm.
huge. And that's why the like inside would feel sick, because it was like there had to be something that made sense of it. So
Hmm.
that's how I was making sense of it. And yeah, I would do that. I remember doing that. I haven't felt that in a long, long time. The Lord just reminded me that last night because I was thinking about this podcast, and He was like, you haven't felt like that in a long time.
That's
You've
good.
grown, or you've come a long way. And this is like through this, and
Yeah.
I don't know if it's through the like learning disability, black, and in woman, and having to come full force 100% all the time as children, that made it that nobody knew.
No, because you handle whatever
You
you have
handled
to
it.
handle.
Yeah, you handled it. And you raised
Yeah,
your
we didn't
kids.
have that thing that everybody else has where you could just tell everybody how you feel. It's like
It's like,
we didn't do that.
and you raised champions
Yeah,
through all of
through
that.
all of that. It's
Your
like,
kids, you're like champions, and it's like that was that. And I think that is why I would detach myself, because I was like, maybe I'm gonna die soon or something. That's how I felt. I felt
mm,
maybe I'm just here for like a moment in time, So I need to teach my kids all that there is in life. And so they were always ahead of everything.
I was always at odds with with it because inside I always knew there is so much more. Why am I not getting it?
Oh, really?
I always felt like you're
You're
supposed to
missing
be over
something.
there, but you're over here. Why?
Oh,
What does it take for me to get from here to there? Because there is where I'm supposed to be. And that's what I always felt like. I'm supposed to be there. And I'm
yeah.
frustrated because I'm still here. But I'm supposed to be there, and I know I'm supposed to be there.
And how do I get there?
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like, I just don't know how to get there. But it's like you
yeah,
get there by stop putting yourself on the back burner and putting everybody before you. That's how you get there.
yeah. But
That's how
that
you get there.
and that too is a thing with our time, with like I said, with almost like dispensation of time, I guess
Hmm.
that we have right now. You have the space to be able to do that because
Yeah, because you can,
before,
if you were a parent or a wife or a mother,
life,
you
you
know,
didn't have that.
everybody's supposed to go first.
Yeah, and they taught that was,
Yeah, you can't have a career and do this. You're supposed to be a mother. You're
oh,
supposed to be a wife.
and even if you do have a career, that part doesn't shut down.
Mm-mm.
That doesn't shut down. Even when we would go,
You have to
when
add
we
it on
would
top
go,
of.
when we would go on vacation, if that's what you want to call it, wasn't vacation because it we. Oh my God, you still got to be a parent, right? I'm
Right.
still cooking. I'm still cleaning. I'm still this, and this, and this. So basically, we just changed locations.
Right. The house just moved over here.
Yeah, they just moved over here. So it's kind of like, okay. So my job didn't change, you know.
I'm like,
Women's job
where's
didn't change.
Alice? Where is Alice?
Girl, where is Alice?
Oh my gosh.
I
Brady Bunch
appreciate
reference.
I appreciate me some Alice. Alice.
Uh,
Alice was awesome. But now that we're finding our voice, that's part of this podcast, right?
you can't shut me up now.
Yeah, I mean that's why we're doing this because so many women
Because yeah,
are,
other people
you
are
know,
in the same spot.
so many, so
And it's
many.
like, one of the things when you lose your voice, you lose your dreams. You shrink back on your dreams because, again, like I said, I saw myself over there, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't find anybody else who sees the same thing I see. So maybe I better tone it back a bit.
Mm,
It's
interesting.
like, I don't have anybody who agrees with me.
So
So
did you
maybe I'm going a little too, maybe I'm shooting a little too high. Maybe I
did
better tone it
you
back.
did you have any issues like where your dream has to go on the back burner and your dream has to become his dream?
No. See, the thing, John was John was like my partner, my best friend. He would push me out way before he did anything for himself because he
See,
never
ours is the
felt like he
opposite.
was worthy from his family and
Mm.
everything. He had like, oh, I'm not supposed to be this. It's all about her. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be anywhere.
Wow. Okay.
So it was the exact opposite with us. He was always, I mean, that was my champion.
Yeah.
It's like
Interesting.
John's like, she could do anything.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay back here. Like kind of thing.
And it's like if I got it rolling, he'd jump in. Like, with the business. It's like
Hmm.
that was his idea to do it, but it's like I don't know how to do that. So I'm
Yeah.
like, well, let's find out. And so I'm like, well, if we do such and such and such and such, we can make it happen. And he's like, okay, let's do it.
That's cool though, because he gave you the credit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was one thing that he always did was gave me the credit.
See, we were opposite, just like
Hmm.
our shirts. That's funny. Yeah, it was opposite
Yep.
for me, and I didn't know how much I had touched different people's lives
Yeah.
in business until what did I tell you? It was about 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah. I mean,
And Lynn, who we had on the show,
yep.
Lynn.
I
Uh,
mean, literally, like when John passed away, I felt like, dang, man, did everybody just like him? Because it's like everybody scattered and disappeared.
no,
I'm like, I'm over here by myself.
they didn't even know you were there. Is
Where
that
did
what is?
everybody go? It's like, I had people tell us like when we went to Costco, if I went to Costco by myself, they'd be like, I haven't seen you in so long. And I'm
I
like,
was here
I was
yesterday.
literally just here a couple of days ago. Oh, I guess I didn't notice you without John.
If you guys were always together.
Yeah, it's like, everybody knew us together.
Oh,
And if I was by myself, it's like, oh, where have you been? I was just here yesterday. Hello. But it's like when he passed away, I literally asked myself, did everybody just like him?
no, it's just that that was the party.
Is that's how they knew us. And if that wasn't the way it was gonna be, it's like people just didn't know what to do with it.
Wow.
They were uncomfortable
That's
without the two.
he's walking around half a person.
It's like I had people saying, we
Wow.
just don't know how to deal with this. I'm like, I'm the one that lost my husband.
And
I
this
don't know how
one,
to
oh my goodness.
I don't know how to deal with it.
Oh,
And I'm up here again doing what I do, comforting other people
comforting
on
them.
their loss.
And you're like,
The
okay.
loss the loss of John and Steph. And so I'm over here comforting
The
people on their
concept.
loss. And meanwhile, I'm by myself with my own loss.
Wow, though.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's really interesting. Wow. Well, I like the part you were talking about. You said the dreams, but also the voice.
Yeah.
And I
Like,
think that's huge.
yeah, because it's like I had dreams. It's like my mind was always ahead. Like, God can do this and this and this and this and this. And then you go tell somebody and they're like, oh, now I don't know about that. And it's like, "Oh, maybe they're right." And
Wow.
so you shrink it back. You shrink it back.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm like, no, I can't do that anymore. It's like, I realized it's like God doesn't give everybody the dream. He gave you the dream.
Hmm.
I mean, there was so long a time period that he told me to write a book, and I'm just like, oh, what am I gonna say? I don't, who's gonna want to read it?
Pretty much. There's so much.
Who's gonna want to read
See,
anything
and
I
that's
have to
part of
say?
that. See, oh, that, I'm sorry.
It was like, this is what I struggled with. And it's like, finally, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just sit down and just start writing
Yeah. You don't realize that it shrinks your whole vision of what
everything.
God has for you. Like the only lives that only you can touch
Yeah.
that you're not touching, but then I guess he's in his time.
But it's like, I
It's
always
like,
thought it's like there's
dang.
so much more you're supposed to be doing,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm not doing it though.
You're like, what am I doing?
I'm
He's
not
like,
doing it though because it's like I don't know. I don't have that support. I don't have somebody telling me you can do it. It's like, yeah, I don't need nobody to tell you you can do it.
yeah, I
They
have to
might
do everything
I realize
without a
like
voice.
you don't have to know the how. You need to
No.
know the what. What am I supposed to be doing? Not how am I supposed to be doing it?
Yeah. What direction do I go?
Yeah.
That's yeah.
You don't need to know how. Like literally, it's like the blessing just rolled up on me because, with the challenges that I've been having with my vision and stuff,
Hmm.
was feeling like, my house is so dark. It seems so dark to me. And it's like I was not feeling comfortable in my own home. I'm like, I gotta
Yeah.
put more light in here. I gotta put more light in here. And literally, I had somebody who is an electrician and we decided to barter services.
Nice.
And it's like he came over and he's asking me, what would I want? And I said, well, I need the living room more lit. I need my bedroom more lit, and my loft area upstairs because
Yes.
my grandkids are going to be up here, and I need to be able to see them. And he's like, "Well, what about such and such?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's not really necessary. That's not really necessary." Shrinking back again, shrinking back again. And
Ah,
as we were talking, I'm like, you don't realize what a blessing this is to me because, I I'm needing this. This is something that I'm needing. And he's like, well, you don't know what a blessing you are to me. And he's like, for you to do what you're doing, I'll light this whole dang house up. And I'm like,
yeah,
for real? And he's like, yeah, we'll put light everywhere. I don't care.
yeah.
However many you want. And I'm just like, wow, Lord,
You just took care of that. Like,
you
wow.
you just took care of it.
And you said he was the dude who did the lighting at the school.
Yeah.
Wow.
All he wants his kids to be able to stay in the classes.
In the
I'm like,
classes.
man, we could do that. We
Yeah.
could do that because you have blessed me.
So you're getting it lit on the outside and the
And he's
inside
like, you
of the
have
house.
blessed me.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, wow. Not
Dude,
a dollar exchange took place.
dang.
It's like God's like, stop putting limits on me. Stop
Right?
putting limits on me.
Stop it.
Just
Stop
tell me
it.
what you want. It's like, and that's when it all came full circle with me this year. It's like your scripture for the year is Mark 11:23. You need
Hmm.
to start asking for what you want and believe it's done.
Hmm.
Believe it is done.
That's nice.
And
That's what
it's
I'm
like,
talking
you know
about.
what? If you can't get people that to hook in with a vision that you have, you might need to get some new people.
Yeah. And if they don't, then you have the Lord right there.
Yeah,
Like
it's like all you
you're
need is
not alone. You're never
you and
alone.
he.
So if it's just you and him at the conference table, then hey, baby,
That's all
get
you
it
need.
done.
That's all
Yeah.
you need. But it's like if you're looking for support and encouragement, go find another tribe
Hmm.
because there's somebody out there who's trying to do the same thing that you are, go to another level in their life, and they may not have the support.
Right.
And that's like one of the reasons why we started this because we wanted to help support and encourage other people who might have been in the same spot that we were in.
Right. Because it was a hard road. It's no joke. I mean, it wasn't like a little, walk into little
It's like, oh,
pansies,
yeah.
pansy
Oh
flowers
man,
or
it was
whatever.
rough. It was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, because it'll cost you, and that's one of the questions is the cost. The cost of it. You're like, well, what if I don't step into this? If I don't start
Don't do this. What is it going to
not
cost
shrinking
me?
myself, what is happening? What is one of the biggest costs? And the biggest cost is your identity,
Yeah.
and you
And
not
the
seeing
generations
yourself.
after you
Oh my
that
God!
you were supposed to inspire.
Right, exactly. And your identity, part of it is you not seeing yourself the way Jesus sees you. And that is Satan's biggest
Hmm.
tool to
That's
trip
where it hit.
your butt up is that.
Hmm.
And like I was saying
You don't know who you are?
right, with the past or whatever, my past back there, whatever, that identity that I wasn't enough because of the stuff that was happening or whatever,
And
that
that was a
I
straight up
wasn't
lie.
enough. And that's like, and but I had to shrink myself down and say you're not enough, so I have to do more. I
Yeah.
have to do more, and that was
And you keep working and working,
right. And you're
working and
working and
working
working
for
and
something that
working
you already had.
that you already have, but you're spending your time improving, improving, and improving and improving, and it's just like that could go forever.
Yeah.
That's just
Like,
like
when do you sit in who you are?
who I am in my identity that I've already, like you said, I've already achieved it. You've already have
And even if
it.
you hadn't done anything, God already said you were this person.
Yeah,
He already made you worthy you before you did anything.
yeah. I accepted onto the Jesus tribe. And he said, hey, boom, here's your inheritance.
Open it up, girl.
And as part this identity, this is
But
who you are
we sit
now.
up here and he's like, here's your inheritance. Well, no, I can't spend that. I
Oh,
can't,
you can't be
I can't
talking to
open, I
me.
can't
Yeah,
open that.
yeah,
And so it's just sitting there in the corner waiting for you to pick it up and open it. But you're not doing it because it's like, well, no, I can't.
yeah.
But
I
it's
think the
still
best
there. It isn't gone anywhere. It's still
the,
there.
the best way to look at it is like when like a prince or a princess or whatever when they leave the castle
Hmm.
and they go and they change their clothes into like scruffy clothes or whatever and they go out on the street
Right.
and they're just going and they're just being like the average normal person or whatever
Like
and they get
Jasmine.
like jazz but you get lost in it and you forget that that's where you're from and you stay there
Hmm.
and so you become that prodigal son after a while.
Yeah.
Like
It's like, go home.
yeah, it's like go home, why are you out
You
here?
might
And
be out in the street, but you're still a princess.
yeah, and like the battle with the identity, I know it sounds tiny, but it's happened throughout history so many times, like with David, with Moses. I mean, Moses, he's like, I can't speak. He's like, you got lips, bro. What you got a voice? No, you can speak. You gonna speak. You can speak. David, little dude, conquered a giant.
Right.
And had, it's like there's so many people biblically that have God has used them and made a difference with their life when they
But
owned it,
the
when
thing
they
is,
figured
you
out
have to
their
step
identity.
into it.
They stepped into it.
You have to step into it.
Yeah,
You have to accept the gift.
you have to. Yeah, that's the
You have to
decision.
put the crown on.
Can you lift it up?
Put the crown
Yes,
on.
put it on your head.
So
Yes,
it's like, my voice,
my
my
voice.
dreams, and there's one other area that I am like,
Yes,
I refuse to shrink in this area anymore, ever again.
ever.
And that is in my presence of being. It's like there's this thing going around in society that if you get older, you have to break down and fall to pieces.
Nope.
I am not shrinking back in my health and well-being and fitness.
No.
Uh-uh.
Nope.
I never did it, but I'm not. This is one that I've never done, but I don't plan to
I
because
don't plan to.
now's when it comes into play. When you're in
Yes.
your 20s and 30s, you don't think about that kind of thing. But when you're in the 50 plus club, now is when you have the opportunity to shrink back and fall into the rut with everybody else. Well, it's downhill from here.
Yeah. That.
No, thank you.
Ooh. In
I do not I do
every
not
commercial.
accept that. What is it? If you have these side effects, da, 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 da.
Oh my God.
I'm like, look it. Are you hearing that? Are you hearing all the things that are taking place if you take this little pill? Are you hearing that?
Like, sign me up for the
May
pill.
cause death, may cause suicidal tendencies.
Okay, that right there. I
Do I
don't
want
know.
suicidal tendencies? I don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Yes.
think so. No.
Mhm,
I'm not
mhm.
shrinking in this spot. I'm not falling into your little group. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cut myself off and say, well, I don't care about men anymore because I'm older. Nope.
And
I'm not going to say,
like my coochie don't work.
I'm not saying it. I'm sorry. You're not going to get me to say it.
What
I
is
want to
you
be like
know,
105 still getting it.
that's what I'm
So,
saying. I'm just like, what do you mean coochie dry something? What? No, what?
it's like as long as
Okay, if there's kids watching this
the
show, you
coop
need to
still
like leave the
works and
room.
it should work.
It's built to work.
It's supposed to work. So you take your I don't care self and roll on, but it's
Oh
like,
my
I
gosh.
do care. I plan to be enjoying myself.
I'm trying to find this show I'm watching that I just started today. Hold on. No, keep talking. No, I mean, keep talking. I'm gonna find it though.
So yeah, it's like I'm not falling into the wear the Garanimos
Oh
matching clothes. Not doing that. Not doing that.
man,
I'm
no.
I'm not doing the, I gotta, break out the walker and every I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm.
Girl, let me tell you something. Can I throw mine out there?
Throw it.
Okay. I ain't doing I ain't the hair. I'm gonna dye it till it can't die.
You know I tried. You
You
know,
tried,
you
and
know I had
you
the
tried to
small
put that
stint.
on the table.
I had the small stint where I said, you know what? Forget this. I'm going natural.
I'm like, you got what?
And you were like, no. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
nah.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And
Like, nah.
I looked in the mirror. I'm like, that is not me. That is not me. That does not
50, 50 with
celebrate
gray
my
hair.
vitality.
Wait. What is
It was like,
happening in
hey, yeah, I
America?
could rock it. Could I rock it? Absolutely, I could. But I choose
Oh yeah.
not to.
I'm not, no.
I chose not to
Now
because mm-mm,
maybe in my 80s,
maybe, but not today.
you know. I'm
Not
still
today.
I'm still on the, buy it at the store, the grocery store. So
Not today.
it still
It's
holds
like
it.
don't tell me you can't wear that. That's not something that someone of your age should wear. It's like get out of here. Mm-mm.
Well, I have some people that I know that they're because they've been dyeing their hair so long, but it with the real dye though, like
Yeah.
go to the salon kind of thing. I guess
Hmm.
there's like for real chemicals in there, and now they can't use dyes anymore on their hair, and then they're
Hmm.
doing it. I got that, but me with the box in the
Like I
grocery
still
store
can.
aisle two, I'm still there.
I
Yeah,
can still do it, so I will.
yeah. That was the one I couldn't. I couldn't.
I'm
Yeah.
not embracing old because I can't find it anywhere in the Bible.
What's old? I don't.
I cannot
I don't
find it
understand
anywhere
it.
in the Bible
No.
where it says, when you hit a certain age, you must
You must
decline.
start falling apart,
You must stop having fun.
and your coochie will
Must
close.
dry up. Nah. What are they like? Nah, brah. Nah. Not today.
Oh shoot. Okay, so I'm watching this show called oh shoot. There it is. Hold on. Live to be 100 on Netflix.
Okay.
And this guy goes around to all these different countries and he's finding out.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
The one with the
Where
centennials.
Yeah, and the people who are living to be like 100 and something. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and the foods that you eat and all that. And one of the main thing that they say is be happy, laugh,
Community.
community,
Isn't that what
and
Creflo was
stress.
talking about?
Let it go, let it go.
Stress, anxiety
Anxiety,
will kill you.
yes,
They have
man,
proven it scientifically. It will
yes,
kill you.
yes. Have
All that
fun and laugh.
unforgiveness you have wrapped up, I ain't never forgiven that person.
Yeah, baby.
You're killing yourself.
And even in the word, it says the forgiveness isn't for them; it's
Yeah,
for you.
it says it rots the
For
bones.
now on, think of your butt's dead. That's what that is.
Yeah, you
You
don't want
don't
to
let
forgive
go of it.
people, then you're just on your way to death.
Yeah, yeah.
What
So
it
I
says.
started watching that. I'm on season episode one.
Yeah,
I
I
started that today.
I saw that when it came out. I'm like, yep. Community,
Hmm.
family,
Yep.
exercise.
Yep.
What most of those places, they don't have all the cars and stuff. They walk.
They
They
walk.
farm. They're in their garden,
And
farm.
it's their day-to-day life. Their
Yeah.
day-to-day life
Their
is
body
movement.
is moving.
Moving.
They're
That's
sitting on the floor. You know
yeah.
how many people can't get off the floor?
Oh shoot. No.
That's us Americans. You
No.
you start hitting that age, you don't see people on the floor anymore because they can't get off the floor.
Oh, dang. I didn't even think of that.
Uh-huh. But it's like those countries, they're on the floor all the time. They're down in the garden. Their body is moving. Their
Yeah.
joints are moving.
Their activity in life
Yeah.
hasn't changed because it's stuff they've been doing,
Yeah.
but
This is
it
how
just
they
hasn't
live.
changed.
This is how they live. They
Mhm.
don't just sit out on the couch and say, "Well, I guess I'm supposed to just sit here on this couch because I'm like 60 now.
That's a young tender.
I'm 80. I'm supposed to just sit here on this couch and watch TV all day."
No, 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 no. Just get outside. Go look at the sun.
Get in the sun.
Get out there and get
Get in the
some
sun. Let the sun shine
melanin.
upon your little face.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, no, man, I'm not shrinking because I get older. No, forget that.
No,
I'm living larger,
yep. And
larger.
talk, talk. If there's things that you have just and you know if there's things you haven't been voicing, because only your voice can make a change,
Yeah,
right?
open
And
your
so when you're like I was saying last time, learn the words no. It's okay to say it. It's no. I have to look at if it's gonna mess with your peace or whatever. Just it's okay to say no.
yeah, because people
No.
don't have a problem saying no to you. So
Right,
ask yourself, why do I have a problem saying no to them?
right. Just say no and get
It's
some
not
time for
necessary.
yourself and know your identity. That if I were to leave with anything right there, that's
Yeah, I mean, it's
nothing
not.
can stem off without the branches just can't grow if you don't know the trunk, if you don't know that it just won't work.
Mm-mm. And for us, it says you can't sustain if you are a branch that is disconnected from the
That's
vine.
disconnected from the vine.
Have to stay connected to the vine. And if the vine says something is so, then why are you going off with something else?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
the vine says that you're healthy and well, then why are you going to go off and follow all the commercials with all the long scroll list of side effects?
And you don't
Get in
realize
the line, get in the line with the vine.
you gotta pay attention like all the other shows we've been talking about. Another one of those things too is gotta know what's going in your head,
Mhm.
in the brain. Keep
Yeah.
your
If you're
eye gates, your
if you're
ear gates.
constantly surrounded by negative thoughts and negative speech, it's only a matter of time before you yourself will become negative.
Yeah.
And you
And if
won't even know it happened because
yeah, if
it's
you want to
so
know if
fragile.
it is happening, if you want to know if it's happening is when you wake up in the morning when you first wake up, what are your thoughts when you first wake up? Like you
Mhm.
be honest with yourself what your thoughts are.
Yeah,
That's what's been going through your head and you need to get it in check.
I'm all about that joy right now. I'm all
Yeah.
about no more shrinking,
Yeah. And it takes practice.
expanding,
It
and
takes
expanding,
practice, and more practice
and
on
more
top of that
practice,
practice.
and more practice.
It's not gonna come instantly. It's just a long
Yeah, because
haul.
it took you all this time to get where
It's a
you are now.
marathon.
So it's not going to change overnight. This is a
No,
lifestyle
it's a
change,
lifestyle change and a marathon.
a lifestyle of using your voice,
Yeah. Just use it on one
protecting
thing.
your dreams.
Nicely and respectfully, please.
Yes. Nothing has to be rude.
Ah,
Nothing has to be rude. It doesn't.
mm-mm.
I abhor rudeness. I really do. I really do.
Yeah. I really don't have an understanding about it at all. But
You don't
I don't
catch
care
people with
how you feel. That doesn't mean it comes out your mouth like that. You know.
So if I can leave you with anything, it's like recognize the fact that, you know, arrogance is different from expansion. It's not arrogant to want to grow yourself and enjoy who you are. It's alignment with who you already are. So
Yeah.
don't ever let anybody tell you that when you want good things for yourself, that that's a bad thing. You're being selfish or arrogant. No, you're being who you are, who you were called to be. And there's not a
And
doggone thing
and
that's wrong with
please
that.
research on what that is.
Mhm. It's like, I want you to have a full, overflowing, abundant life.
Mhm.
There's no rotten stuff in that. There just isn't.
No, 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 what the
Are we going to
Lord
have
said.
challenges in life? Absolutely.
Yes, because
They're
we're
going to
here
come
to
at you
have
all the
challenges.
time. But that's
We're
not
here.
where you stay. That's
That's
not
what
where
it's
you
about.
live at.
Right, right.
We're called to have an abundant life, we're called to have peace, we're called to have joy. So if you're not experiencing that, that's when you have to take a look and ask what's going on and
Yeah.
why not.
Yes, you are an overcomer.
You're an overcomer.
That's what
You're
she's
more than
saying.
a conqueror.
Oh, she's oh, okay,
I just
okay.
made that up. I
You,
just made that
oh,
up
did
right
you just
now.
write that?
I just made that up out of the joy that is in
As
my
a jaw
heart.
in your heart.
The joy
Oh my
that is in
goodness.
my heart. I made that up right
Did
now.
you do that, girl?
I've been in Texas.
See
I got an
that?
accent.
Get that? I'm not. No, I'm talking like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
See, when the
that's
joy is in
beautiful.
your heart, you have a song.
Okay.
And on that note,
Oh Lord.
on that note, we be out.
Right, 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 right.
We be out. So
Thank you
y'all
for
know what to
joining
do.
us
Hey, share
on the
this with
beach
somebody,
house.
man.
Yes, please,
Share
please,
it with
please.
somebody. Subscribe so you know when we're coming out doing our thing.
Yeah, this could save a life. This could save
It is,
somebody.
pass the love upon, pass the
Because
love.
this is where the enemy loves to go, baby.
Love it. He love it, but we don't love him.
Yeah, you're
So
gonna know my name, baby. You're gonna know me.
we don't
Yes.
love him, so we don't care about what he
Yeah,
wants.
we don't care about him.
What did Flo say? He can kiss my grits.
She just went that far back. Yep,
That
she
far
did
back.
it.
I went that
She
far.
did it,
I went
people.
that
She did
far.
it.
I did it. I did it. I did it. But that's okay, because I
That's
can.
okay. You can. See? See? Oh, wisdom right there.
Uh,
All right. Well,
have a wonderful day,
we
people.
will see you again next week
We'll see you next week on the beach house.
on the beach house.